fans, and welcome once again to 3WA Carnage. We're going to start things off with an Extreme title match tonight. Waiting on the arrival of the challenger, Rose Gold Cody Rhodes.
And Professor Rose Gold Cody Rhodes is finally back in a championship match after clawing his way back up the rankings after suffering defeat after defeat after defeat in championship matches in 3WA. He has clawed his way back to an opportunity against the full-time beast, and I think it's his night tonight, Professor.
Could well be. Cody Rhodes, as you alluded to, Al, has been on a bit of an impressive winning streak lately. Really impressing the championship committee here in 3WA. He's no stranger to Evan Atlas. I believe they've locked up twice just this year alone. If anybody's got Evan Atlas's number, you gotta think it might be Cody Rhodes.
Chase my dreams. I won't regret when the sun sets, 'cause I live my life like I'm a beast.
And here comes the champion Al, but we talk about having his number, and then you look at the champ. Look at the size of the champ. And that doesn't foretell the strength, the speed, the technical ability that Evan Atlas has. Now, I defy you to find me a champion anywhere in this sport right now that has been as dominant, as explosive, as successful as Evan Atlas has been.
I'll give you one, Professor, and that's the ruler of it all, the 3WA Hardcore Champion, JTK.
Kind of left myself open to that one.
Introducing first, the challenger. He comes to us from the most expensive hotel around, Rose Gold, Cody Rhodes.
What is the most expensive hotel around?
Well, in Quakertown, I think it's the Best Western, Professor, but I'm not sure.
127 pounds from York, Pennsylvania. He is your reigning and defending 3WA Extreme Champion. He is the four-time Beast, Evan Atlas.
Best thing to come out of York, Professor, since the Wolfman.
Indeed. Shout out as well to a high impact champion, Greg Manuel.
Well, Professor, the 3WA Extreme Championship is defended in either a 2 out of 3 falls or a triple threat match, and in this case, you see it's 1-on-1. Therefore, 2 out of 3 falls it is, and referee Zach Carlucci showing him what it's all about.
Great observation for once, Al.
I'm good for one a night.
Both men feeling each other out now. Going back to the subject of the most expensive hotel around, Al, I know it's not the Eagle. The Quakertown fans will understand what I mean there. Little inside humor.
If you know, you know.
Absolutely. Cody Rhodes trying for an ankle lock early on here.
Ooh.
And may not have had it on longer in deep, but certainly Evan Atlas, maybe he was playing possum there. Quick recovery. Now he's got a calf crusher on Rose. Rose, great reversal though. Again, these two, and Rose with a calf crusher of his own. These men know each other so well.
They absolutely do.
So many battles.
They absolutely do, Professor.
Atlas trying to get the crowd involved here, tapping his leg like that. It's not a tap out, fans. He needs to do that with his hand. Rose making an excellent point there. Doesn't matter how strong you are if you can't stand up.
Absolutely.
Atlas now definitely on one leg right now. Got a bad feel there. But he is clawing away, and that's the thing Cody Rhodes didn't think about. Atlas still has his arms, and if Rose is in there close, he's going to...
Oh, he can't pick him up.
No, he cannot. Cody Rhodes now maybe thinking figure 4.
A modification of it.
A modification, yes, indeed, a reverse figure 4. Again, Cody Rose, so technically sound.
Carlucci right on, he's in the center of the ring.
Absolutely, I'd expect nothing less from referee Zach. Evan Atlas may need to tap out here strategically.
Yes, that's correct. Yes.
But he just tapped to make him break the hold, Professor. You saw him ask referee Zach Carlucci, was this 2 out of 3 falls?
Right.
As if he needed a reminder.
Well, maybe he did, you know. You gotta think about it. If you're in a match, when you're defending the title, it's 2 out of 3 falls or triple threat rules. You know, even if you're the champ, it can get a little confusing. Atlas, too, may have simply been looking at it and saying, you know, big spear!
Out of nowhere!
1, 2, 3. And this goes back to my point, Al. Strategy is so important in a match like this. Evan Atlas strategically tapped out.
One fall apiece.
Right, the hold broken. Yes, he gives Cody Rose a fall, but as Rose is basking in the afterglow of that win, here comes Atlas with the spear and puts Cody Rose down, and just like that, we're all tied up.
We are, now it's 1 fall to a finish for the championship, and Evan Atlas working his way out to the outside.
Absolutely, great double axe handle off the apron there on Rose. Rose is suddenly in a bad way, but Atlas has got to be thinking about that leg, that bad wheel. Ooh, head first into a post goes Rose. Rose, remember, fans, note there is definitely disqualifications here, and there are countouts, which favors Evan Atlas. A countout does not get Cody Rose the title, nor does a disqualification.
Absolutely, Professor, good point. Differently in an extreme championship match and a triple threat rules, if there was, triple threat match going on here, there would be no rules. But 2 out of 3 falls, there are rules within each fall.
Absolutely, 2. Long 2 count there for Atlas.
But again, it's 1 fall apiece, so it's any man's game right now. And, Cody Rose is reeling right now, Professor, but Evan Atlas is on 1 leg, I think.
Yes, indeed. Oh! Come in again. Atlas came out of that cover, favoring that leg. Now you see him looking for that trademark spine buster, but he cannot get Cody Rose up. His legs will not support it. Knee first into that mat. How I've been in that ring. There is very little give there. It could shatter the kneecap easily.
Absolutely, Professor. Now Cody Rose smelling blood like a shark in the water.
Yes, indeed. Hard Irish whip to the buckle. Here comes Rose. Great back elbow, almost a European uppercut there by Rose.
Rose needs to stay on it if he wants this championship.
That's not
Whoa,
great reversal by Atlas. Rose spine first into that turnbuckle. All of a sudden, Cody Rose is in a bad way here. Atlas now trying to follow up again, favoring that leg fan. We've talked about the leg all match. Atlas now has him up. What tremendous strength and power. Ooh, big fallaway slam. Not to mention resiliency and guts by Evan Atlas. That leg must have been screaming at him.
I'm shocked that he was able to not only get him up, but get him halfway across the ring.
So am I, Al, but you see the price he paid. You see him massaging that leg, still favoring it. Evan Atlas he dug deep for that one, but what does he have left? Remember, it did not put Rose Gold away. Ooh, big forearm by Rose. Make it 2. Make it 3. Down goes Atlas. And he looks dazed now. He may be on Dream Street
is
right
Cody
now.
climbing the ropes? That's not his forte, Professor. I think this is a mistake.
It could be, but Rose Gold, smelling Rose Gold blood right now, perhaps.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Atlas now hammering away, punches to the face, setting him up, maybe thinking superplex. He got it!
Good Lord!
Huge superplex off the top, but you see Evan Atlas taking damage as well. Cody Rose, no lightweight in there, and all that weight crashing to the mat. It takes something out of the giver as well as the receiver.
Both men are down. Referee Zach Carlucci laying a double count on him.
And remember, champion's advantage. If this were to end in a draw, Evan Atlas will keep the championship. We're at 6 now.
That'd be the cheap way out.
7!
You would know.
No. It's not, you're not going out like that. No, there's got to be a winner.
Oh, look at that. Zach Carlucci using referee's discretion. He wants a winner.
Yes, he is saying, nope, we are going to have a winner here. It's not going down that way. They're up. Atlas, shot to Rose. Rose shot to Atlas. Atlas fires back. Rose answers. Atlas answers.
Man, did you hear that?
I did. My God, these men are just slugging away at each other. They have hit each other with everything they've got, and now it's just down to forearms, hard to the side of the head.
They're both on rubber leg street, though, Professor.
That they are. It's going to be who goes down first. Atlas is reeling, comes through. Rose reeling. Rose misses. Atlas.
There it is.
On 1, 2, 3. He got him.
Unbelievable.
One of the hardest fought victories in Atlas's time as Extreme Champion.
And still, WWA Extreme Champion, the full-time beast, Evan.
Professor Cody Rose was game this time. Professor, we've seen him challenge other champions for title matches, including Evan Atlas. And this time, it seemed to me that was his best effort we've seen out of Cody Rhodes.
I agree, Al. I think that was the closest I've seen Evan Atlas come yet to losing his stranglehold on that 3WA Extreme Championship. However, you see between that big spear and that Anderson-like spine buster, Evan Atlas pulls one out.
Cody trying to collect himself and trying to find out what happened.
Yeah, Cody may not realize that this match is over. But a gutsy effort by Cody Rhodes. Take nothing away from him. Rhodes will regroup, try to get back on the horse here. And we'll be seeing him again in 3WA real soon.
Upcoming live shows, the final show of 2022, this November the 26th at the Q-Bar at 3WA Arena. Get your tickets for this event and join us the fourth Saturday of every month. Starting in January, for tickets, call 215-362-7184 and catch Around the Turnbuckle Sundays at 6 on YouTube.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next match is set for one fall, and it is a three-way dance. Introducing first, he's accompanied to the ring by his manager, Dazzling Derek Benesch.
Dazzling Derek Benesch on his way to the ring.
Well, he said accompanying, but he's coming out here alone. Maybe he'd like to introduce his man himself, Professor Dazzling Derek Benesch, making his 3WA debut.
You know, I manage a lot of great talent all over. And I gotta tell you, I've been to a lot of places. I have never once been to a place like Quakertown where actually the barnyard animals I passed on the way here are more attractive than the women I see in the crowd
That's
tonight.
disgusting. My nieces are from Quakertown.
Ugly!
He's not wrong.
Ugly stick is running rampant here tonight.
Al, you and I are going to have some words after the show.
So, I can tell also just by looking around at you women, none of you have gotten any action from your mans in quite some time, have you? But we're going to do something about that tonight. Because, ladies and gentlemen, the man that I'm about to introduce to you see, jealousy, it is such a powerful thing. But the man I'm about to introduce to you, he is the object of every woman's desire. He is the king of misogyny, but he's also toxic. May I present to you the Toxic King, Rico Hendrix!
Well, Al, despite the company he keeps, you do have to give it up for Rico Hendrix. This, I believe, is his second match in 3WA with us, and he has been nothing short of impressive here in 3WA and in other independents here in Pennsylvania. He keeps terrible company, but he is one heck of an athlete and one impressive professional wrestler.
Toxic King has arrived, Professor Rico Hendrix, and make no mistake about it, as you alluded to, Professor, he has been on a tear throughout the independent scene in Pennsylvania, and this guy is the real deal. Let me tell you what, 6 foot tall, 235 pounds of every woman's desire in 3WA Arena. You heard Dazzling, Derek. Show some respect to the Toxic King, Professor.
I just said the Toxic King is a tremendous athlete with a tremendous yet questionable attitude.
Weighing in at 145 pounds from the Badlands of North Philadelphia, Mikey Raw!
Well, here's a man we're very familiar with here in Tinkertown. Mikey Raw, a real fan favorite here, and a heck of an opportunity here tonight. You know, Al, he's still got a high-impact championship match coming up with Greg McCann.
Yeah, and to keep that momentum, Professor, he's going to have to take his 2 opponents out tonight on Carnage in the form of Rico Hendrix. And, well, I'll just wait until his opponent arrives for you guys to see exactly who that is. Like you said, Professor, Mikey Raw, the fans are right behind him there. Mikey can't begin already.
Mikey Raw in tremendous shape as always.
And their opponents, weighing at 220 pounds and coming straight from his man, give it up for the Dude!
He is a sensation here within the 3WA Arena. The Dude, his win-loss record may not be the best in the company. I don't think that matters to the Dude or to these people. It's a love relationship, fans. We're in the audible vlog right now. I'm calling it now. We're in the audible vlog now.
Professor, even I'm a fan of the Dude. How can you not be? The guy's out there, he always has a good time. Sometimes I question whether or not he knows where the heck he is, but when he is there, he always gets the fans going, he always gets himself going, and quite frankly, he gets his opponents going sometimes.
Indeed he does. The Dude's energy is as infectious as the smoke coming from this van is also infectious. Bell hasn't even rung yet, and these fans firmly in the corner of the Dude.
Well, they were formerly in the corner of Mikey Raw until the Dude came out there.
Indeed, bell has sounded.
Kick the Queen's head! Wait, dude! I usually wish you guys best of luck, but because of Halloween, guys want any candy?
The Dude offering some candy for Halloween. Mikey Raw's gonna take some.
Yeah, I don't know if Mikey Raw would be wise to take any candy from the Dude. God knows if it's actual candy, quote unquote.
I don't know what you're implying now. Here's the Dude, he's giving out candy to the fans now. You know, fans, I would normally say don't take candy from a straight man in the band, but in the case of the Dude, I'm sure it's alright.
Yeah, you just think that, Professor. Go ahead. Meanwhile, Rico working over Mikey Raw already while the Dude keeps handing candy out.
Well, you know what, Al? Maybe this is a form of strategy by the Dude. Rico Hendrix being tired of waiting for him, so decides to tee off on Mikey Raw, and when the Dude's done handing out that candy, he's going to be fresh as a daisy.
You honestly think the Dude can come up with a strategy, Professor? Come on.
I think stranger things have happened, Al. Rico Hendrix now trying that big axe handle, misses. Here comes great shoulder tackle by Mikey Raw. Make it 2. And he does. Ooh, what a Samoan drop.
Mikey Raw on fire, Professor.
Yes, indeed. Spine first onto the mat. Rico Hendrix is in a bad way right now, and Dazzling Benesch is beside himself. The dude now coming back in. He's done handing out his candy. Raw coming off. Oh! Miscommunication there. Mikey saying, well, I wasn't trying for him, but let's see what happens. Remember, the dude is a part of this match.
Absolutely. A pinfall or submission on either man gets the victory.
Raw now trying to chop that tree down. Big right hands to the head. Hendrix taking a break in the corner. Dude, Mikey off. Discus back elbow by the dude. Here comes Hendrix. Catching the dude off guard. Forearms.
As large as the dude is, he is deceptively quick.
That is very true. You're seeing that out. I mean, can you believe he only weighs about 220?
Wow. Caught a boot right there.
A big boot right in the kisser. Hold on.
Beauty.
Absolutely perfectly executed. You know, as we said, Rico Hendrix, he may not be your favorite wrestler in terms of his tactics, but his technical expertise is second to none.
He's one of my favorites, Professor. Speak for yourself.
He would be. Knee lift, make it 2 by Hendrix. Again, trying to wear the dude down, trying to chop him down. Dude ducks under it. Ooh. Good shoulder block there by Rico Hendrix. Down goes the dude.
He's well in control right now.
And he is. It's Rico Hendrix's match right now. Mikey Raw out on the outside taking a powder.
Can you blame him?
No, I cannot. Huge right hands, clubbing fists from Rico Hendrix. The dude gets a shot from midsection, and Rico makes him pay for it.
Wow.
Big boot across the face.
That could be it.
1, 2.
Nope.
2 count only, says referee Zach Carlucci.
Dazzling Derek was already counting the money.
Yes, he was. Ooh. Rico Hendrix cuts off Mikey Raw pass. Really, that's Rico Hendrix's best bet, I think, is to try to turn this into a one-on-one affair. Now he's out chasing down Mikey Raw.
If he takes Mikey Raw out, he can have the dude all to himself.
Oh, Raw hard off of that buckle there. They're out close to the people. No guardrails here at 3WA.
And you see Dazzling Derek saying, get back to the dude. Ball's down. Get back to the guy in the ring.
Come on now, Dazzling Derek putting the boots to Mikey Raw. I checked that hold there, Zach. I think he might have had a choke. Crushing the cranium of the dude. He's hanging in there. Trying to get this audience involved. And here a smattering. The dude, elbow in the midsection. Make it 2, trying to break that hold. Make it 3. The dude is loose. No, wait a minute. Rico Hendrix at the arm. Pounds away. Maybe thinking, ooh, backbreaker. Reversal.
Oh!
Front suplex. Beautifully executed.
What power.
Yes, indeed. But here's Mikey Raw. Shoulder to the midsection. Raw rolls in off. I thought maybe a sunset flip. Oh. Deep arm drag. Ricky Steamboat-like arm drags from Mikey Raw.
On a big man.
On a very big man. Rico Hendrix. Great drop kick. 2 count only.
Dude's out there rallying the troops.
And so is Mikey Raw.
Oh, look at that.
Wait a minute. The dude now has hold of Raw. Out of the way, uncharacteristic aggressiveness from the dude.
Well, he wants to win, Professor.
Yes, he does. I think all this punishment may have broken something up in him.
Good Lord.
Hendrix now with the dude down, bringing Mikey Raw back into the ring. Hendrix maybe thinking suplex. Ooh, beautifully executed suplex.
There you go.
Rico now boot to the midsection by the dude. Overhand shot.
Tell you what, he's got one heck of a haymaker, Professor.
Yes, he does. Those hands, they're big soup bones. You ever shake the dude's hand out?
Absolutely.
Yours just kind of disappears in it. The dude now with the shoulders. Maybe a little bit of desperation here. You can see the exhaustion in all three men. They've been going at it hard here.
It's finally gonna go on that belly.
Dude now pulling his shot. Here he comes. Great. What a great train slamming into Rico Hendrix there. Could be. Wait a minute. Derek Benesch trying to move the arm under the rope there.
That's why Rico has him out there, Professor.
Indeed. Zach Carlucci saying, well, look, it's legal. It's only 2. I can't count if his arm's under the rope. The dude spills to the outside. No pretty blue mats here in 3WA. That's an unforgiving hardwood floor. Oh. Good forearm shot. Thinking Supway again. No.
Oh, he caught him in a cutter on the way down.
That did, fans.
He's out.
He got it. What a counter.
Unbelievable.
Mikey!
He was going to suplex him, and Mikey Raw hooked him on the way down with a cutter. The Raw cutters.
Out of nowhere, Al. I didn't even see it at first. You had better eyes than me on that one. I guess that's why I wear the glasses. But holy heck, if Mikey Raw could do something similar on Greg the Mechanic, we could wind up with a new 3WA High Impact champion.
Absolutely, Professor. The momentum continues for Mikey Raw, I gotta admit. And Greg the Mechanic, I'm sure, was watching this match closely.
I do not doubt it. Derek Benesch beside himself, getting his man up. You know, Benesch is looking at the losers end of the first. He's not happy about it.
Dude's still having a good time.
Yeah, but dude, you can never stop the dude having a good time.
I guess not.
Mikey Raw celebrating with the fans here. A great hard-fought win. Much needed momentum heading into that High Impact Championship match with Greg the Mechanic.
Toxic King, I'm sure we haven't seen a match to him, Professor.
Of course we haven't. Hopefully we've seen the last of Dazzling Derek Benesch.
How dare he?
How dare
He has a manager license. Upcoming live shows, our final show in 3WA Arena at Q-Mart, November the 26th, Saturday after Thanksgiving. Join us the 4th Saturday of every month at the Q-Mart for great 3WA wrestling action. For tickets, call 215-362-7184 and catch Around the Terminal Sundays at 6 on YouTube.
Is set for one fall. Introducing first, he weighs in at 157 pounds from Calabasas, California, Nathaniel!
Here's one of my favorites, Professor Nathaniel Cunningham.
Well, you know what, Al? I'm going to give Nathaniel Cunningham a lot of credit. He showed up tonight.
Really?
Yeah, and it was the worst idea of his life because Slayer's going to kill him. At least he showed up.
Come on.
You come on. He tried to take Slayer out. He tried to take his wrestling career away from him. Slayer, in a match where he doesn't have personal feelings about his opponent, is dangerous, is psychotic, is nuts, is barely controllable, and you barely survive it. He freaking hates Nathaniel Cunningham.
Opponents. He weighs in tonight at 4 million Zorkins, and he hails from the White Room. He is the one and only Jersey Shore Madman. He is Slayer.
Well, here comes Slayer, taking a beeline to that ring. Look at him. He's barely under control. It's what I said, Al. He's mad. He's angry. He's focused on Nathaniel Cunningham.
I'll correct you, Professor. He is out of control. They should have forced him to wrestle each and every one of his matches with the straight jacket on.
God bless the referee in this one, and God help Nathaniel Cunningham.
I'm interested to see, Professor, what Cunningham's strategy is against Slayer.
I've got a strategy for him. Run.
Well,
Slayer not even waiting for a foul. But he's getting one anyway. Cunningham barely put his mirror away.
well, he's checking himself out before Slayer did any damage to him. Oh,
I hope his health insurance is paid up.
unbelievable.
You know, we've talked about Slayer being a lone man with this bounty that the hat guy has on him. Nathaniel Cunningham right now, I bet he wishes he brought some friends here tonight.
Absolutely. Now he's biting him, Professor. I guess you condone that.
I do not. Biting the man is wrong. Especially because I don't know if Slayer's had all his shots. Slayer continuing to hammer away here. Has at least the presence of mind to break the count. You know, that's the thing about Slayer. Yes, he's nuts. Yes, he's out of control. But you got to give Slayer credit for two things. He has a good mind for the wrestling business, and he stayed. Great leg drop by Slayer, and as I was saying, he really works hard to maintain that 4 million organs.
He draped Nathaniel Cunningham over that bottom rope and guillotined him off the top.
Yes, he did, but unfortunately, Slayer didn't realize Cunningham was draped under the bottom rope, therefore nullifying the cover. Slayer now hammering away on Nathaniel Cunningham again. This is so personal. Nathaniel Cunningham with that lead pipe last month.
And he bit him again. Where's Lance Marshall on that one?
I think Lance Marshall is trying his best to keep control of this match. I heard when the referees are assigned to a Slayer match, it's whoever draws the shortest straw. Slayer, big clothesline now, coming out. Clothesline hanging on a little bit to it.
Wow, this match has been all Slayer so far.
Absolutely. Did you have any doubt, Al? Like I say, Slayer is mad. Slayer is angry. This guy tried to take away the only thing that gets him out of the institution every month.
Wasting time.
That he is. Cunningham actually manages to roll out of the way and make him pay for it. Nathaniel Cunningham's got a ray of hope here. I hope he knows what he's doing. Either he's got a big move plan or he's going to make for the exits.
He knows what he's doing, Professor.
Hard shot there by Nathaniel Cunningham. First bit of offense we've seen in this match from him. You know, all kidding aside, Al, you got to give Cunningham a lot of credit. He bit off a really huge assignment here. He tried to shoot the king and he didn't manage to kill him. And now, standing his ground, stomping away, trying to make a name for himself here, trying to knock off the Golden Goose, one of the hardest wins to get anywhere in independent wrestling today.
And you wisely keep him on the mat, Professor. Keep him off of his feet.
Absolutely. Don't allow Slayer the advantage. We know what happens if Slayer's in control. He was demonstrating that all through the early part of the match. Zach Carlucci, Lance Marshall's, apologize, giving a lot of leeway here in this one. I mean, that was a blatant choke by Cunningham. I didn't really see Lance Marshall's making a count there.
So, quite frankly, I'm shocked that you state Zach Carlucci from Lance Marshall's when Lance Marshall's didn't count at all. He had him draped over his throat.
Yes, indeed. Zach Carlucci a little more aggressive about things like that.
Oh. Cunningham in control now.
Firmly in control. I gotta say, I'm impressed, but this may be the
he's going after the bag.
This may be the inexperience of Nathaniel Cunningham going after the bag, giving Slayer an opening, and Slayer now taking full advantage of it.
Look out, look out.
Slayer, sling blade, down goes Cunningham. Slayer often ends a match with that. Slayer now.
Well, he's going after the bag.
He's looking for that bag.
Look at that. He's got it.
Slayer's celebrating. He's got the bag.
Bell rung.
Yes, indeed. I apologize, fans. We neglected to mention that the winner was the first one to get the bag, and Slayer's got the pipe. Slayer can use the pipe now. You get the weapon.
Wow.
That's JT Cage.
It is JT Cage.
Damn it, what are they doing? And now the fight.
The hat guy, there he is, the original hat guy.
The hat guy now, he's getting involved. That's a bad place for the hat guy.
Oh! Oh no! Oh no!
Nathaniel Cunningham misses Slayer, and he caught the hat guy full on the head. Concussion City, Al.
Poor hat guy.
And now Nathaniel Cunningham is going to have the worst time of his life. Slayer's after him. You got to believe after that miscommunication, he's got to drop the original champion now.
The Jersey
Yeah, I don't want to be Nathaniel Cunningham at this moment in time. Somebody check on the hat guy. He's still in the front out, Professor.
Yes, indeed he is. To a nicer guy, it couldn't have happened. I'm sure the hat cushion roasting blow.
What you do?
JT Cage having an argument here. Top shelf Tyler Sims.
Yeah, you know, the original family trying to revive the hat guy, Professor. He took a shot. He took a shot with that pipe.
Yes, indeed he did. Taking a shot with the pipe there.
And when he comes to, I think, you know, Nathaniel Cunningham might be in some trouble.
Absolutely. I think Nathaniel Cunningham's going to want to go get himself some friends because he has just made an enemy, I have to believe, of the original hat guy. And if you make an enemy of the original hat guy, that means you've made an enemy of the entire original family.
Absolutely, Professor. We haven't seen the last of this.
No, the hat guy being helped to the back. I'm sure we're going to do a concussion protocol. I really hope he doesn't have one.
Oh, shut up! You saw all this.
Oh, excuse me, man.
Look at you. Don't ignore her. She should be in the kitchen.
I gotta go check on him, Professor.
You go do that, Al.
Upcoming live shows, the final show of 2022 is Saturday, November the 26th at the Q-Bar. Get tickets by calling 215-362-7184 and catch Around the Turnbuckle Sundays at 6 on YouTube. Join us the fourth Saturday of every month at the Q-Bar for WWWA wrestling action starting in January.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next match is set for one fall, and it's for the 3WA Heavyweight Championship.
Main event of the evening time, fans.
Introducing first, the challenger. He weighs in tonight at 325 pounds from Chicago, Illinois. Marvelous Malcolm Carnage.
Marvelous Malcolm King being accompanied by the hat guy. I think the hat guy knows where he is right now.
Well, they might have revived him in the back, Professor. You know, maybe a little smell and sauce action. I don't know. But here is the best big man in the business. The enforcer of the original family, Professor. And a golden opportunity tonight on Carnage.
Absolutely, Malcolm King finally getting that 3WA heavyweight title shot he won a few months back. It's been a crowded contender class. Lots of old business and new business to take care of. Michael Morris, however, is a fighting champion and said, hey, Malcolm King's got the shot. He wants to do it. I want to do it. Let's get it done.
He weighs in at 235 pounds from Las Vegas, Nevada. He is your reigning and defending 3WA Heavyweight Champion. Main event, Michael Morris.
And as the champion comes out, Al, Michael Morris in tremendous shape. As always, I think the champion looks better and better every month.
Absolutely, Professor. I can't deny that. He's a champion. Man works out, takes good care of himself, and can take on anybody. I'm pretty, as we've seen over our tenure here in 3WA. And since winning that championship as this chip on his shoulder, it seems to me that he's willing to take out each and every member of the original family just for fun.
Well, can you blame him now? The original family has targeted him going back to the AEC days. And once again, damn it, Marvelous Malcolm King, not even waiting for a foul, just attacks Michael Mars from behind.
Well, he has to, Professor. He wants that championship, man. You take it. You don't take it.
What about honor? What about ethics?
Go talk to him and tell him about, correct him on his ethics.
I won't waste my breath. Malcolm King now firmly in control, clubbing away on Michael Mars. Malcolm King, just a mountain of a man, incredibly strong. He's got the weight advantage. He may, in fact, have the strength advantage in this match, which is incredible to say because usually you have the strength advantage for champion Michael Mars.
Absolutely.
Mars now trying to chop that tree down with very limited success. Malcolm King with that sneak attack, really setting the tone early on.
Well, keeping him down, Professor, that's Malcolm King's forte and plan, and it should stay that way if he wants to take this championship.
Oh my God! Like a freight train running at you, 350 pounds.
Can you imagine being on the
marvelous Malcolm King?
Can you imagine being on the receiving end of that, Professor?
I cannot. I don't believe Michael Mars doesn't have cracked ribs right now.
Well, he just moved out of the way of a big elbow, and now he's back to his feet.
Self-preservation, drop kick. Malcolm King is staggering. Malcolm King is wobbling after a second drop kick. Michael Mars, what's he thinking about here?
Down.
Ooh, what a shoulder block, and finally, marvelous Malcolm King is down, and he is headed outside the ring to regroup. Mars now going out after him.
Yeah, he's not going to let him regroup, Professor.
No, that's very smart by Michael Mars. If you have the advantage on a man mountain like Malcolm King, keep pressing it. King now rolls back to the ring trying to get away from Mars.
Oh.
Mars maybe thinking the lead pipe didn't do enough damage to that guy. I will. Wait a minute! He's blatantly grabbing the leg of Michael Mars. Get him out of here, Lance.
Well, Professor, he was trying to get back in the ring, and the hack guy was trying to assist him up over the rope.
Assist him, my eye. You know exactly what he was doing. Double axe handle by King. Exactly the plan. Give Malcolm King an extra second or two to regroup and put Michael Mars off his game. Irish whip it.
Big bear hug.
Huge bear hug on the small of the back. Pressing all that pressure, all that meat, all that muscle into the small of Michael Mars' back, right at the point where the spine meets the tailbone. Michael Mars has had cracked ribs recently.
Good point, Professor. Excellent point. Also, Malcolm King has that shoulder right in his sternum on the other side of that bear hug.
Michael Mars was almost down. Now he's trying to box Malcolm King's ears. Force him to break the hold. He does.
It worked.
Duck under by Mars.
Oh!
What a cross body. 1, 2. Malcolm King managing to force Michael Mars off. To your point there, Al. Yes, with the cracked ribs, with the elbow driving into the back there. Michael Mars just had a great recovery, but as you can see, look at how much it took out of him. Malcolm King, Mars gets the leg up. Clothesline.
Man, he can't take this big tree down.
He can't, but you see Malcolm King is wobbling. All that aggression is taking something out of Malcolm King as well.
Whoa!
Oh my God! What a Samoan drop from Malcolm King. I think didn't land flush on Michael Mars' head, but Michael Mars took some portion of Malcolm King out across the face.
And the fact that he got him up at all for a Samoan drop is amazing.
Absolutely. Michael Mars is scary powerful. Mars now trying to regroup as it's King.
Wow!
What a super kick by Michael Mars.
I think he's out. Wait a minute!
It's a mask giant now.
That hooded masked man that interfered in JT Cage's match
again. Another damn hit job by the original family.
How do you know that, Professor?
He's attacking Michael Mars. This is the second original family member he's gotten in with. It's clearly somebody that guy is paid off. Wait a minute.
JT Cage is out there.
I know that build. I know that build.
Hold on.
No. It couldn't be. Oh my God, it is. It's Top Shelf Tyler Sims. Top Shelf Tyler Sims is back. He wasn't supposed to be back until February.
And now the plan has come to fruition, Professor.
You knew about this, didn't you?
I knew nothing of the sort.
That's crap. You knew. You knew about this ambush the entire time.
Oh, look out.
Wait a minute.
Demetrius Arion.
Demetrius Arion, he's had enough. The sheriff is in town.
With a chair. Yeah, tough guy with a chair. Big deal. Top Shelf Tyler Sims is back. Eat that one, Bucciaroni.
It's 2 against 3.
There he is. The former heavyweight champion.
And don't forget, Tyler Sims, when he forfeited that title, secured a title shot.
Your winner by disqualification and still 3WA Heavyweight Champion, main event, Michael Mars.
The champ retains on a disqualification, but I gotta believe he's not satisfied in the least.
Look who's back in 3WA.
No one can.
We run this place.
No, you don't.
Disgusting, despicable conduct once again from the original family.
Shut up! Shut up right now! Every last one of you! Hey! Why you always put your nose in our business? Say what? If you don't shut up.
Three against one, I thought I'd even up the odds a little bit. Where you guys going?
It's 4 of you and 3 of us. That's not
There's
fair.
4 of you and 3 of us. You hear him, Professor?
Well, I think Tyler Sims' math is a little faulty. Although Demetrius Arion could count as 2 people.
Revolting blob from Billy Madison. That guy, JT, whatever your name is. I beat you, I beat you, I had you beat. I beat your ass more times than I
Oh,
That's fair,
disrespectful.
but true.
So, the way I look at it, 3.5 against 2. So maybe we come up with a partner for next month. You guys are so big on talking. Why don't you prove it in the ring? Wouldn't be mad. Maybe we won't even have a partner. Maybe we just take you guys on by ourselves. But next month, we got nothing to do, right? You got something to do? Next month. I know you don't have a match.
I like it.
Hawkeye is quite reluctant to accept that challenge laid down by main event Michael Mars.
Literally what I just said. Literally.
I think you wasn't paying attention. That thing was on the table. He's talking about big fat.
Hey, all you out of shape, fat,
Out of shape.
in
In a mirror.
Hot meat kettle.
versus the old man
Old man and the other old man.
He's older than me.
Got a point.
Yeah, but he's my partner. Now you don't want to see that, man? You don't want to see us? Over in the building? You don't want to see it? Hey, we don't want to wrestle you anyway.
There's your answer.
It's not going to happen because the original head guy says.
You don't make the rules. President Santa and Vice President Cahagas make the rules.
Well, we'll see what they say, but the challenge has been laid down by main event Michael Mars and Demetrius Aaron, the original family. Say no. No thanks.
But they don't make the rules, Al. Fans, we'll keep you posted whether or not we're going to be having that big tag match next month.
Ladies and gentlemen, Demetrius Aaron and main event, Michael Mars.
Upcoming live shows. The final show of 2022, Saturday, November the 26th at the Q-Mart. Doors open 6 o'clock. Get your tickets by calling 215-362-7184. And catch Around the Turnbuckle Sundays at 6 on YouTube. And join us the 4th Saturday of every month at the Q-Mart, starting in January.
Fans, we want to thank you as always for spending an hour with us here at the 3WA. For Big Al, this is the Professor saying good night.